What's up, Dolphin Nation? Right on time. It's 15 minutes, then almost a half hour late, but we're running on, as what I just heard, we're running on Cuban time now, apparently. That's not for me. That's not from me.
Racist.
It's a real thing.
Awesome guest, big Dolphins fan, Luis Diaz. You've probably seen him on Twitter. He hosts Football Fridays on iHeartRadio. He is a stand-up comedian as well. He has played shows with Bert Kreischer, Andrew Santino, Brian Callen, all the big names. Welcome to the show, Luis. It is a pleasure to have you on here. Let's have some fun tonight, baby.
Let's go, guys. Thank you for having me, man. I was gonna be here anyway watching, so it's nice to just have to talk for it.
Yeah. And we don't have we don't as poor Eric gets, shit all the time. You won't have Eric interrupting you. I'll just take his place.
I was looking forward to it.
Yeah, it is nice to get you on finally. You've been one of the people that have truly, out of all those titles he just listed, the best thing about you is probably friend of the program. Because I remember when we announced that we were going to have a podcast, you were like, dude, I'm here. Let me know. Whenever y'all need me, I'm down. Love everything you guys do. So glad to have you on finally and make that happen, man.
Well, I mean, it's cool because you guys started off with Tyreek Hill, and now you're at me. So it's like that's a cool little drop off. You guys hit the plateau, and now we're here. I want to say this because I've been thinking about this. That you know how like when you don't know somebody, like you kind of got to be cool with them, but like when you become boys, you start roasting each other. Like it's constantly disrespectful shit. So here's the deal. That's how I am.
Yeah.
But because like this is our first time really like talking face to face, I might sound like I'm gay for one of you guys with how nice I'm gonna be. All right. Like I'm gonna be so nice. You guys are gonna be like, damn, which one would it be? And by the way, there's reasons for all three that I would
say send it, honestly, because we do that. You should see just like our group chat and just it's like we actually like sometimes get a little angry at some of the things we say, but we go after each other pretty bad. But I feel like we've waited long enough. We are ready to start this. Bobby, are we hitting the intro today?
Let's do the intro. Like and subscribe if you're new, baby. Let's go.
I'm putting the helmet on as always.
The opportunity is right now.
Terrific defensive play. Intercepted. From the Balboa. Off the back. Two on the move. Going deep. Speedways. He's got Hill. He's got Hill. The Dolphins have recaptured the lead.
That's going to be a whole 2 seasons ago, man. That intro. That's going to be a whole 2 seasons ago.
Somebody on Twitter today, they hit me with, because the mini camp little hype, 40-second hype video came out.
Oh, sure.
Super exciting. I'm already ready. That's it. I'm back in. Like, it's that easy for me, right?
Oh, yeah.
And somebody goes, I'm so tired. I can't get hyped because I'm so tired of being mid. And I'm like, bro, how are you so tired of being mid when that's all you've ever known? Just be hyped, brother.
there it is.
Better than no football.
There it is. We changed that. I mean, like, we probably will. We just gotta, hopefully get some high. It weren't too many. Being an asshole, there weren't too many highlights last year. Like
you guys would have made a new intro, but it would have been 13 seconds, and it would have been slowing down Tyreek Hill's one play from week 1. And I'm not talking about the touchdown. I'm talking about when he got pulled over and in the beginning.
Yeah, dude, that was crazy. That happened like that was insane, man. Happened right in front of the tailgates.
Good times. Good times.
We were giving up on that intro video, and then the chat apparently loves the video. It's like I don't know. It's like our hat. We thought about doing different hats, but it's like, how do you change something that just works so well? It's our hat,
Yeah.
So
Joe, where's my fucking hat, bro?
Oh boy.
It's in the fucking it's in the Biscayne Bay, bro.
I'll go find it like Jeff Darlington did. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's the only way. It's how I lure you in. It's not weird at all, I promise.
What an insane story. I still think about Jeff Darlington, just like it's like fate. That's just fate. that Jeff Darlington forgets a hat and then is like, Jeff Darlington, I'm going to go in the bin, the lost and found bin. And our hat is in there. And Jeff Darlington covering the Dolphins, like, finds this hat and then goes on Google.
By the way, happy 1-year anniversary for Scotty Scheffler getting arrested.
Oh, true.
Big week for Jeff. It's a big week for Jeff.
Big week. Big week.
I also like to add the part in where he had 2 hats to choose from and he chose ours.
It is a nice hat. I mean, Joe Robbie is the fashion expert. He pulled me from the depth. Let's just say, you know, it was at rock bottom, boys. You know,
Yeah, I took this guy from Vans to Dunks, so he's doing well. I'm proud of him.
The trailer park 7s. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I was.
I still let him wear his Birkenstocks on Tuesdays, but it's fine.
Yeah, you were talking about Jesus earlier. That's what he wore.
Yeah.
Hey, the hat should be ready soon, by the way.
Nice. Joe Robbie, the logistics expert. He is in. He doesn't even use like a service. He brings those in, packs them up by hand, and ships them out with care and tender love.
You give everyone a kiss. You give all of them mwah, every time you put in mwah.
Well, that's my wife would hate that. That she would be like, "Go shower right away." Like, absolutely not. Do not kiss cardboard boxes.
No,
You know
not
how
the
much
box.
diseases
The hat.
are-
The hat. You kiss
The
the hat.
hat?
Mwah. You
Oh
put it
yeah,
in.
no, you don't want to know the things I do to those hats before I send them out. A lot of love.
All right.
Why
I feel like
is it sticking to my head? Why is it so sticky?
I always have to put them on just to make sure they fit. You know.
I feel like we'd be remiss if we didn't get some football talk in here. So, Lewis, we got a little taste of some camp. I think the biggest news out of the
Keep
entire
going. I
camp
need to get my Zins.
was the change of some numbers. We got Zach Wilson wearing 0. We got some number change ups and whatnot. But coming into camp, you know, I know that there's some still holes on the team. You know, look at cornerback, tons of holes. I think we shored up offensive line for now. I wouldn't feel comfortable with I wouldn't be like, this is the best offensive line we've had in a long time. I don't think we're at that point. I think we still should sign a guy or two. But coming into the season right now, what are you worried about? It seems like Dolphins Twitter is worried about cornerback. Is there anywhere else that you'd like to shore up here?
Man, Jalen Ramsey's still on the team, you know, and I know he's mad at Greer for saying, because you know what's crazy is I called it. I want to go on my Twitter and try and find the tweet. I said it on the radio show. Like, nobody was saying it. I was waiting for Barry Jackson to confirm that Greer asked him to take a pay cut. And when Jalen Ramsey said, "Oh, I don't know if I'm not Cam Smith, I'm Jalen Ramsey," Greer was like, "Okay, then fucking leave." Bleh. Like, that's what happened, and he's still here. So nice voice, peppermint.
When Karen asks, hey, listen, when Karen asks a question, you stop what you're fucking doing and you answer.
Was that why they reported that he got asked for a pay cut?
Who's fucking Karen?
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna learn today, my boy.
Hey, chill out.
Hey, who is Karen?
Don't fuck with Aunt Karen.
Oh, flavor. With that, I'm not looking at the chat. I'm not looking at Karen. God bless. Hey, Karen. I wasn't looking at the chat. I was looking at a ghost eyes. Karen,
Hey,
don't
I
get
thought Lewis was going to be the quickest guest to get booted ever.
Boy, I don't play about Aunt Karen, boy.
No, man. So, I don't know. Corner's going to be a rough spot. Corner's going to sound like that if Jalen Ramsey's gone.
Yeah.
But, guys, I don't know if you saw. We signed that one dude that played 20 games in 18 years. So I think we're Super Bowl bound again, baby.
Well,
that's superstar Kendall Sheffield, sir.
Kendall Sheffield. I have it tattooed on my arm. Kendall Sheffield right here. You can't see
I
it.
actually Googled him and I couldn't find anything. So we're in good hands.
That's good. He's keeping his talents low key.
Yeah, so low key that he has 0 interceptions in his career. So I'm pumped about it.
He's due, is what I'm hearing. He's due.
Yes. I only think that only works on baseball, dude.
Fuck, man. Never mind. All right, yeah. So he'll be gone. He'll be gone soon, and we'll trade him for Shador, I guess. I don't fucking know.
I guess.
I'm not slandering Karen. I'm just ignorant. I was ignorant to her existence. God bless her. But yeah, where are the biggest holes? Corners, obviously the biggest one. I don't know, man. Like, I like our offense as is. I love that Hawaiian dude. As soon as he said, "Hey, I've only ever blocked for Polynesians," I was like, brother, I can't wait for week 2 for you to block for Zach Wilson. That's gonna be lit. I mean, week 1's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
It's going to be good. He's going to throw fireworks, and then he's going to get concussed again. And then it's going to be Zachy, and he's going to break. You think he's going to bench himself if Tua gets hurt? He's like, no, I only block for polys.
See, all right, so here's my idea with Tua, right? So like after he got injured, he came back, played 17, then we all like kind of forgot about his injuries for a second. I feel like this year, because we're so worried about his injury, he's going to play a whole year again. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know.
Yeah. No. Look, last year after he played 17, I had us going 15-2, like not even as a bit. Like I meant it. I was like, we're going 15-2. And then
I know a guy.
I know a guy that said 16-1.
Yeah, I'm not
I know
that
a guy.
crazy, I'm not that crazy, but like I did it. And then, he fucking gets tackled regularly. Like that was a regular ass hit. But I've been seeing him. He looks fatter now. Like all the weight I've been losing, he's been getting fat. I'm pretty proud of it.
He looks good. He looks fine.
Honestly, he looks pretty good to me.
That 40-second video, I took it to the bathroom. the bathroom. I was done in less than 40. I was able to do it twice.
You didn't even make it to Ollie Gordon.
We were saying backstage, we're like, man, it's so funny how like we are, and it feels like the last 2 Januaries we're just like, God damn it, it sucks so bad, and then it takes one 40-second horribly cut up video from training camp of guys who may not even be on the team, and we're like, we've never been more back.
One 40-second video a couple weeks ago when he threw Devon Achane a 2-yard dump off. I was busting, bro. I was like, let's go. He doesn't even need to wear a helmet right now. He can't get concussed. This is a beautiful thing.
Listen, Tua's not going to get concussed anymore. He's going to have a fucking lip of Redmond, and that's going to be the factor of him not getting concussed anymore. The extra cushion in his gums, it's science. Honestly, it's way above my pay grade. Maybe Ghost can explain a little better.
Dude, isn't it crazy how Tua brings one little difference every offseason?
Something.
It is right. You're like, we got the tattoos last year. Before that, we had braids. Like, there's always like one little thing that he brings in.
Yo, is Zach Wilson's dad really Polynesian?
Is
he?
No.
Chat
I think
Eric, can you look that up for me? No,
is that
he's not here.
Are they trying to do a Mormon joke? I don't know. Like Polly, his dad's Polly. I don't know. I thought my mind.
I don't know.
My mind went to BYU. Like, I don't know. That's me.
Hey, I will say though, a lot of Samoans and Polynesians are Mormons who also go to BYU.
True.
Connecting the dots.
Very true. Very true.
So Zach Wilson can play and he won't have to bench himself.
There we go. That was all thought out.
I'm not sure.
Zach definitely plays before yours.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that Zach Wilson is QB2 going into the season. Have you seen these interviews with Quinn Ewers? He's like, it is my job to lead these guys. Imagine getting drafted in the 7th round, coming out like he's at least saying all the right things.
Well, no, because you're thinking he's talking about Tyreek Hill. He's talking about Eric Ezukanma, Taj Washington, not even Malik Washington.
Breakout year.
Taj.
Eric Ezukanma recorded live.
Taj Washington too. He didn't get a chance to play last year.
That's who he's talking. Those are the guys he's leading. And preseason, he's leading them.
Yeah,
he's gonna have a Reed Stinnett preseason.
Hear me out real quick, because let's look at an optimistic point of view real quick. Say Ewers is him, right? Like, say this dude comes in and just takes over this offense. Could you imagine having a 7th rounder on a rookie contract and being able to build this team if this dude really is him? That'd be so cool for the Dolphins.
You know what's funny is I've been such a Tua stan, bro. I really am. Like,
Same.
I've been such a Tua stan that when everyone would be like, "Oh, Skyler's him, Skyler over Tua," the fucking TDs of the world that they're like, "Oh, Skyler, it's." I'm like, dude, you're not watching the game, but there was a part of me that was a bad fan, and I admit I was a bad fan. I was like, no, I want Tua to be the guy. I want him to be. I don't want anyone else to be. I want Tua to be the guy. For some reason, after everything he's put us through, I'm okay with anyone being the guy. Like, it's when we drafted Quinn, I was like, fuck it, okay. Like, it is a weird thing that happened in my head, and it's. I think it goes back to that January, the January fucking bummer that we all live every year. That the 2 of the last 3 years, he's not even available in the end of the season. You know what I mean? And you know what the thing with Tua is? He's such a Miami dude. Like, he is just as toxic. He came to Miami, became just like every toxic Miami girl because they treat you well. When they're around, they treat you fucking well. And that's why they got people around them. But also, don't expect much from him. You know, like, there's the good and the bad from Tua. Like, when he's on the field, no one can argue. If you say he's not a good quarterback when he's on the field, you don't know ball. But he's not on the field, guy.
Look at this.
Wow.
That's why we signed him, so we can draft Jonah.
There he is. That's a good pull right there. And this
crazy.
This is Drew putting this in here, and it's really true. I mean, even there is the Tua, Quinn Ewers, Steve Sarkisian connection. You know, they both played under Steve Sarkisian. I think he was there when Tua was at Alabama, right? Sarkisian. Yeah, he was there in Alabama. So they got that connection right there. I mean, Texas, they ran, the spread RPO offense, like very, very similar offenses. And I'm sure that McDaniel, like, Ewers wasn't a guy that I was like targeting or looking at, but this is the kind of thing they look at when they're going for QB3 in round 7, and it's something at least they can build off of, and there are some foundations there that they could.
Hey guys, we're not the Browns. I'll take that.
No, and then think about it. I mean, it's not like it was a random 7th round pick. These guys brought him in for a top 30 visit. Like, they knew what they wanted. Maybe they see a vision, maybe they don't.
Mm-hmm.
Time will tell. But all I want to do is win.
Hey, I promise you, he's not going to be worse than Skyler
I will
was.
never call him Zach Wilson again. His name is Capono moving forward.
How do we not remember this?
This just seems like an alternate universe. This is crazy. I did not know any of this.
Dude,
I did not know any of this.
Thank God for the chat. Shout out to the chat. They always logged in.
No, but seriously, I mean, I'm not really like talking up years like he's going to take over. Like, obviously, Tua is going to be the guy. He's your $210 million guy. If he's healthy for 18 games, he's going to play, 18 games, whatever it is, or 18 weeks, I should say.
Oh, 100%.
But the thing is, it's like, it's cool that, when we pick a guy that, I'm not like, oh, well, I once I heard that they brought in Ewers for a visit and everything, I'm like, oh, damn. I didn't really love his game. He was fighting off Arch Manning as best as he could down in Texas, but they did run that horizontal offense, very similar. Again, the Sarkisian connection. Tua ran a very good offense under him. So who knows, man?
I'm with it. I'm with Quinn. He might be the dude. He might not be. It's a 7th round pick. What does it hurt?
That's the beauty of it.
He's better than Tim Boyle right now. He's better than Tim Boyle right now. He's better than Skylar Thompson.
True.
I'll take it.
True.
And maybe that's me hating. Like,
no, it's not.
It's not. You're not hating.
I don't know. Maybe I'm hating. Like, I don't know, because like for me, it was the thing of like anyone but Liam Eichenberg. We could have just signed Rob Jones, who I love. Big fan. He's been to my shows. We could have just kept him and not Liam, and I would have just been like, okay, at least Liam is gone. That's hating. I don't think this is hating, but it might be. I don't fucking know. Like, who cares? Like, I don't. Fuck it.
It's hating if you kind of say like, oh, he's going to take Tua's job. He's going to come in. They brought him in to take his job. Like, no, everyone.
No, I'm just talking. God forbid Tua goes down and he comes in and just starts balling. That'd
be sick.
That's the thing about him,
is
is
that
that
2 guys that got a little dog in him.
He's a quarterback is the thing. So we're talking about a different. That's like when we get all these undrafted free agents and people stop talking about the dudes we actually drafted and like, oh yeah, this guy's gonna be a dog. This guy's gonna play like no, he's undrafted for a reason. Quinn Ewers, 7th rounder for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take that bet. You should see my Hard Rock Bet app. I'm at 41 cents right now. I love taking bets. I'll take that bet though.
Nice. Yeah, we love to get the account all the way down. Best feeling in the world.
It doesn't let me put a 41-cent bet though, so I can't completely lose it. But my wife won't let me put money back into it, so I'm in this weird spot.
I think FanDuel.
Almost a win-win.
I'm gonna use your referral link you sent me earlier and get you some money.
Get you some cash.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
By the way, shout out to these Prime drinks. They're actually pretty good.
You like those? I don't like the taste of them.
Oh, anything with the bomb pop flavor, dude, I'm in. Surfsides, like, it don't matter. Whatever bomb pop flavor, give it to me.
Just give me some electrolytes.
All day.
Hey, how come you guys haven't had an episode where you do that thing that we all do, where we just name obscure Dolphins players?
Do that. It's totally fine.
I'm surprised you guys haven't done a full hour of that yet. That's the episode I'm waiting on.
It would be pretty cool.
I'll have to
Like,
talk
just-
to the higher ups about it, but I think we can get that in.
Yeah, we'll have to talk to the boss.
We have a fun.
According-
I do have a fun segment for today, though, that I think you guys are going to enjoy. Whenever we're going to tackle that, you let me know, but it's going to be a good time.
Oh, good football pun. Like I'm not the comedian here. You guys are crushing it.
I don't even think he meant to do that. Was that intentional?
Natural.
Okay. All right. And that's the best part. It came off so natural that it was almost like you weren't even trying to do it.
Listen, I'm on my P's and Q's today. I got a comedian in front of me. I got to get my shit together. If I fuck up, he's going to make fun of me. Like, I got to stay locked in.
No, I gotta be nice. This is my first time here. When I start promoting my special, then I'll be a little meaner. But no, we're nice today, bro.
Which will be live on the Dive Bar platform.
Doing just a full set on the dive bar next Tuesday. Luis Diaz, full 60-minute set.
Bro, I filmed my special like 3 weeks ago. I haven't even touched editing it. Like I'm so fucking lazy.
Well, tell us about that. Where did you film it? Like, tell us all about that whole experience. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, man. So I've been doing stand up for a long time, and problem is I really sell tickets only in Miami. Like I've sold out 3 Wednesdays at the Miami
shit.
Improv.
That's
like
fucking awesome, dude.
We're having a good time in Miami. I tried doing shows other places, not selling out. I'm not gonna lie and just try and flex on you guys. No, I'm not selling anywhere. I've had shows canceled out of town. Like it's rough. But the problem with that is those 3 shows I've done. I filmed them like on my camcorder, 4K video recorder camera, but it wasn't really beautiful looking. So I had a buddy that was like, "Hey, I just got a date at the Improv. It's 3 weeks away, but are you down to do it?" And I'm like, "No, man, I'm actually headlining in a couple months. I don't want to ruin it." He's like, "What? Like, how could I get you to fill this date?" I'm like, "Let's film my special. If you front all the money and just put up the cameras, do it. I'll edit everything, but you put up the cameras, you record everything. I'll do it." And we didn't sell it out, but we ended up getting like 200, 300 people in there. So it looked great on camera. It sounded great. And it was just all the material that I haven't been able of the 3 times that I sold out the Improv, I was able to redo that material with like good quality shit.
Nice.
Because these crowds, man, if they hear the same set twice, they'll see if they see a set once, they'll come out and watch you a second time if they love it. Now, if they see that same set a second time, they're not coming a third time. And so I've done 3 different hours at the Improv, now 4 because I just finished my show in May. And I was just able, it was just cool to have the circumstances align, be able to record it. And yeah, so I just got to edit it together. And I think we got a good thing on our hands.
So when you're doing 3 different, so how many? You're saying how big of a time period is there between?
About a year.
Like,
about a year.
About a year.
About a year. Yeah, because I'm working on the material. Maybe 8 months in between, but like about a year to write the material, perfect it, and make sure that it's good by the time people pay. Because going to the Improv ain't cheap, man. Like it's not. Like I love them. They treat me well, but you got to buy the tickets. You gotta pay the 2-drink minimum, and then of course you're gonna eat as well. Like it's an expensive outing. So for me, I want to make sure I'm worth it. And so for that entire year, from the day I film that, I do that new hour at the Improv, I'm working on the next one. And because I'm a storyteller, sometimes it takes a little longer to fill up that hour because I can't do observational humor. I got to live that story. I've got to say it to some cousins, some family, and then be like, "Yo, that's a funny story. You doing that on stage?" And as soon as they say it, I'm like, "I am now." And that it becomes part of the set. And it's a process to get that new hour. But yeah, these are about 3 years from the first time I headlined to now, and that's my process. Yeah, that's awesome. They're not back to back to back.
I gotta be honest, Louis. I'm a little disappointed. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at you at all. A little disappointed I didn't get the invite.
Hey man, I invited you once. I was in Fort Lauderdale.
But I was out of town.
No, you fucking don't get no.
Yes, I was.
You were like, I'm getting home from a site. I'll tell my wife. I'm sure you were getting home from a site in London. That's a hell of a commute.
That sounds like 2 different stories here.
Don't make me pull the receipts up.
He
Louis.
knows what day I'm talking about. Yes, there's other times I haven't told you. That's on me, and that's on me. But the one time I did tell you that, you're like, yeah, I'll get my wife. I'm like, hey, I got your name for both shows. There's an early show and a late show.
He put
Your
you
name's
on the
both.
list.
You pick. Yeah, he didn't have to buy tickets.
Hey.
You pick which one you
No,
want to go
I didn't
to.
have to buy tickets. And you got to spend $200 on food and drinks.
You gotta be. I'm not covering that. I'm not covering that. That's so much money.
Hey, listen, I don't even care if you're not funny. If the food's good, I'm good.
Hey,
That's
he
the
did
thing about these improvs in South Florida. They're always connected to a good restaurant.
Yeah, they are.
And so the kitchens in like I've done the Tampa Improv, I've done Nashville, I've done LA, like the comedy clubs out. We're spoiled down here with the food of the comedy clubs down here.
Ooh.
Sure.
Yeah,
Is
that
it-
Tampa
is there-
Improv is rough.
Is there a particular type of, like, when you go to these different cities and whatnot, is it like a certain style of joke that
No,
people like, like, hey, I'm gonna do the Miami Improv, they love this shit, I'm gonna go to Nashville, they love this shit? Or is it
So-
like you write your jokes, to like any tweaks to them?
it's funny because everyone that sees me is like, hey, I got a Cuban friend, or I got and this is outside of Miami. They're like, oh man, I got a Cuban friend, so I completely understood. Or like, hey man, I work with a Mexican, so I completely understood. I'm not Mexican, but sure.
I work
But-
with them. You're like, I'm Cuban.
Yeah.
Well, when you
But-
go to South Florida, I feel like people group all the Latinos in one. Like everybody's Mexican.
Yeah,
Sure.
outside of here for sure.
Yeah.
I think Bobby thought I was Guatemalan. And I was like, that's actually pretty cool that he knows more than Mexican. And I was very proud of him for that. But I've always written to take my stuff on stage from like my first open mic that you were talking about. You did your first open mic, that it's not tied in, because a lot of dudes from Miami, when they first start, a lot of dudes from anywhere, their first instinct, their first material, their first 5 minutes is about where they live. So in Miami, you go to an open mic, half the people are going to be talking about the traffic on the Palmetto, the traffic on the Dolphin, going to 95, going to the, like, they're going to talk about Miami shit. For me, I always had the dreams of going on the road. So I never wrote for Miami. Now, when I'm in Miami, I can have a little more fun, because that's I'm literally speaking the language of Miami, not Spanish, but like I'm mentioning, like,
Sure.
when I got my fake ID, that the story of how I got arrested for having a fake ID. I'm mentioning that like the specific address that's right next to St. Kevin Church. I'm mentioning that I got my ID from the Walgreens right next to Miami-Dade College. And like, those are things that I'll do in Miami. So I'll have a little more pepper, a little more salt, a little more garlic powder in Miami. But
A little adobo.
no, I don't like using adobo because I feel lazy. I make my own little rub. I make my
I got
own
some
little
adobo.
bit.
I'll write it right on my stove right there.
I didn't know they sold that in America. That's lit.
Thanks. I got
That's
some right
lit.
there.
Is
I
it
love it,
Goya?
It's
It
gotta
is
be
Goya. It
It's
is
gotta be
Goya.
Goya.
Damn.
It is
Damn.
Goya.
Hey,
Good
listen,
Goya.
if you go to your friend's house and you go in their cupboard, they don't got the Goya adobo, their parents can't cook, bro.
No, not at all. But fuck, I got him. I got him. He left to go get his Goya. But yeah, so when I'm in Miami, I get to have a little more fun with the specificities of the story. But
Is that
my
a
stories
word?
are,
Is that a word? Did you just make a word up?
specificities.
That's a great word. I'm gonna use that.
Hell
Definitely,
it
yeah. I
is
knew it was
Goya.
Goya.
If it's
Hell yeah,
Goya,
no
it's gotta
cap.
be good.
Specificities. Specificities. I got
Specificity.
it. Nailed
When I
it.
took the SAT, I made up like 2 words, but I still had I took the SAT for other people. After that, I get good scores. Like maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right though. You got to say it with confidence. But
I believe you. I'm not gonna Google it. I'm using
don't Google it. Specificities.
it. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna Google it right now.
But it's a matter of
gonna Google it.
Yeah.
Don't do
Goes
that.
to check you.
This is the fun part about having 4 people on a pod, right? So like Ghost's personality and mine are completely different. Like, you tell me specificities, I'm cool with it, I'll roll with it. Ghost is like, no, fuck you, I'm gonna Google it, I'm gonna find out.
Eric would too.
Specificities is it's a noun, the plural of specificity. I can't fucking say them.
Hey,
Yeah.
brother,
It is.
my family's illegal, but I'm not. My feet are dry. I know this language. I am an English American speaking
there you
man.
go.
But yeah, so that's so I've like when I say my stories, it's funny because I'll do meet and greets after the show, and I'll have those people that are like, man, I'm Cuban. I grew up in Miami. I grew up in South Florida, and so I really relate to you. But then right behind him will be a white dude with his old ass white wife. And they'll be like, hey, I'm not Hispanic, but I thought you were hilarious. Because the Hispanics hear it and they think I'm speaking their language, which is a compliment for me. Like I'm trying to relate to everybody, but I guess it's a cool thing that they think I'm talking directly to them. But the truth is, when I'm doing the meet and greets after the show, everyone's telling me, like the non-Hispanics are telling me that they loved it. They had a great time. And so, yeah, I've always written to be able to be outside of Miami. That's always how from the day I started doing stand-up.
Yeah, I kind of like, I know exactly like what you're talking about, because like I'll watch a guy like Joe Coy like do his sets, and he does like the whole like Filipino set, and I'm like, I know like maybe 3 Filipinos, and and I'm laughing my balls off, but he's like relating everything he grew up with in his life with his mom and all that. So yeah, I definitely did.
Exactly. Yeah, no, because I'll talk about how I have a Cuban dad that hit me every day with a belt. And even on days I did nothing wrong, he'd still hit me. Well, that's for tomorrow, because I know that you know that, and I know that you know that. So don't worry, I know that. And so Hispanics are like, fuck, that happened to me. But then people that aren't Hispanic are like, fuck, my dad hit me every day with a belt too, even on days I did nothing wrong. And like, you know, other ethnicities, other minorities and majorities are listening to it like, yeah, fucking, I got hit. So when I'm talking about gentle parenting and raising my kids with the new gentle parenting bitch ass way of raising kids, you don't need kids to laugh. I did a show on a cruise, and it was like a group of like 8 frat dudes, and it was like my clean family friendly set. So I'm doing the gentle parenting material, and they talked to me after the show like, bro, we ain't got kids, but you made me want to pull out. And I was like, dude, I'm doing the Lord's work. You're fucking welcome. And it's just, it's cool because I've not to keep blowing my own horn, which if I could take out a rib and do it, I would.
Marilyn Manson reference.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Look, if you're doing it to yourself, you can do that to yourself. Relax. Don't clip that. But
somebody will.
That people find different shit to relate to. That's all I'm trying to say. But that comes with I've been doing it for 9 years, so I'm glad I've been getting better.
You know what's crazy is like some comedians, like they come out the gate and they're just natural, bro.
Classic.
Oh yeah, that a boy.
It's the Costco size too. This shit is lit.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Costco, what a great spot for liquor. Their liquor.
Great spot for liquor. Also,
low key, Costco has some fans.
Because it's Woodford Reserve, but it's the size that you would buy, that you would expect from Costco.
Right.
And also, best baby wipes on the market. I know you guys are grown men. You probably use toilet paper like adults. I've been using baby wipes.
Hell no, dude. I only use baby wipes,
Dude wipes, bro.
Kirkland baby wipes, the best baby wipes.
If you're not using, dude, I think people who use toilet paper to wipe their ass after twos are like that's so unbelievably unhygienic.
Here you go, Joe.
If you're not using baby wipes, what the fuck? You're walking around with just like plastered fecal matter on your asshole, and like,
dude, yeah, you're not clean. You're unclean.
You're unhygienic. I'm sorry. Like, if you tell me you just use toilet paper to wipe your ass, you're a weirdo, man.
I forgot what stand-up comic said it, but he said it perfectly. So I want to give credit to him. So I'm not stealing his idea. But people always expect fat dudes to smell bad. And so I take it upon myself to smell as best as I could. And that's why I use baby wipes. If I use toilet paper, I'm going to be walking around with a little fucking ball of toilet paper in my ass. And does it feel good? Sure. But like, it's not clean. And so that's why, like, I have my cologne out here. My cologne is so fucking cheap that I got it at Target, and they have locked up colognes at Target. This is not locked up. They're begging you to steal it. I pay for this shit full price. But I always try my best. I gotta smell as good. If you got a bidet, I see someone in the chat.
True.
Bidet.
Yeah. I was gonna buy one off Amazon and attach it to my toilet. I've been thinking, this is weird because I've been thinking about this for like 2 weeks now. The people who are unhygienic, like I carry baby wipes in my work backpack. Bring them right to the hospital. Bring them right to the, like, I don't care. I'm bringing them in with me. I walk in proudly with it in my hand. People know what I'm going to do when I'm in there. I'm like, you're wiping your ass with toilet paper. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Weird.
You have people ask you to borrow?
No, fuck no. That's mine.
It's not weird. You don't have to make it weird.
Lewis, real quick. The Finstones told me to tell you what's up. They say he's big fans of you, man. He said you're a super nice dude.
He saw me. He actually saw me at the Dania Improv, Joe.
Sick.
He came. I was working
You gonna
with.
keep rubbing it in, or should I just go fuck myself? It's cool.
No, I'll help you out. That's no problem. You want to do it by
Man,
yourself.
you're a real
This is
friend,
team.
brother.
This is a team. We're a team. Yeah, he came and
Eric's
saw me.
fired.
Yeah, he's a great dude. He's a great dude. He's like 1% off in the best way.
Fucking Keith, man.
What?
Tom Brady uses a bidet. Yeah, when he watches his wife bang her jiu-jitsu instructor, he does it all at the same time.
Listen, this took a left turn, but I just gotta go on record and say there's nothing better than using the wet wipes and then doing a dry rub with the toilet paper at the end, just so you don't have to walk around with the little. You know what I'm saying?
A little damp. You don't want it. You don't.
Just-
So the trick is now. The
Oh
trick
my
is
God.
the trick is now when you do use the baby wipe, and you do have that little like residue left. You can't do like a full press and pull. You have to do like kind
It's
of
a pat. It's a
you kind
pat
of
down.
pat it, because then if you press and pull, if it's a cheap toilet paper and you're in public or something like that,
It's just a little
it's
quick
going to ball
pop.
up and it's going to get on the hairs. And then when you pull that off in the shower and you pull off the little beads of hairs and it rips the hair off with it, not my favorite time.
Guys,
in the
that's
shower.
why I'm saying the Kirkland baby wipes are moist enough that they feel good, but they're strong enough they don't rip and they don't leave you feeling too moist. I don't pat. I don't
Beautiful.
pat.
Love it.
By the way, this set is sponsored by Kirkland. This whole show is sponsored by FanDuel and Kirkland, in case anyone was wondering.
And don't let that finger poke through.
Yeah.
Bad news bears. Bad news bears, boys.
Hey, there's some people that do it on purpose, and you know what? God bless them. They're going to hell, but God bless them.
Yeah. Oh man, how do we seg? All right, I know
All
that.
right, listen, I'm going for it, boys.
Yeah, go ahead. I was gonna say, go ahead.
At this point of the junction, you guys are gonna fucking eat this up. All right, so we have a segment today. I bounced this off of Bobby late what? Monday night? Was it last night or Sunday?
Last night.
So last night, Bobby goes, "Are you stoned?" I said, "Maybe a little, but hear me out." So we're gonna build an offense and a defense. All right, NFL caliber offense and defense, but you got to use animals.
Okay.
All
All
right,
right.
now here's the
I'll
question.
lead us
Here's
off
the question.
just to get you the. Oh, go ahead. You got a question?
Now, are we doing position specific, or can we say all of the offensive
Position-
line?
Positions specific.
Very
So we
specific.
can't just do everyone on the O line is a gorilla.
No.
No, that's too easy.
All right, respect.
Just hear me
respect.
out. So I'll lead us off. Leader of the defense. Lion at middle linebacker.
Great.
Guy goes sideline to sideline, big enough to fill the gaps. Guy's IQ's crazy, instincts are crazy. Linebacker a line at the linebacker.
Can I go next?
Absolutely.
So are we sticking with defense?
No, you
No,
can go
I'm
anywhere
going
you want.
Whatever you
can
think
go
of, bro.
anywhere you want, however you want.
I'm
We'll
going
knock 'em out.
offense, and I'm going to put him at tight end, but you could put him at receiver, but I don't want to take someone's receiver.
Mhm.
At tight end, give me a giraffe.
Ooh.
Red zone target.
Okay.
Red zone.
Hey.
Oh, don't expect him to block down the line.
You got Gesicki
But-
still.
He's
But
more of a
you
John
got-
New Smith.
He's the flex tight end. He's not the H back. I don't fucking know these letters that Travis Wingfield pretends to know. I know
Yeah.
what I know. The Travis Kelsey's, Mike Gesicki's, Jonus of the world. You give me a fucking giraffe.
Hey, y'all seen giraffes fight?
No.
They like swing their neck at each other. Sorry, there's no good way to do that. But dude, imagine a giraffe just crack block. He takes off.
wait. Who was the quarterback we had with the long neck?
Oh
The backup
fuck.
quarterback.
Oh man.
Oh,
No.
we didn't have him. It was the Texans, and it was David Mills.
Davis
No,
Mills.
Oh,
no.
yes,
We
Davis.
just had this guy though. He had a long ass neck. Come on, man.
It wasn't. Are you talking recently? Like Boyle,
Yeah,
Reed
Maybe
Sinnott?
a couple years ago.
We had a long neck quarterback.
Yeah, bro, real long neck. He was only here for like a short period of time.
Are we talking pre-Tua?
Maybe
'Cause
He
I'm
was like
thinking
Tim
Brock
Boyle,
Osweiler, but his neck is normal.
caliber.
Chat,
Oh.
feel free to chime
Chat
in.
will know. The chat will know.
Long neck Dolphins quarterback.
Are you
Oh my God,
googling
it's gonna
that?
bother the shit.
Yeah,
out
of
me.
course. I mean, I don't know.
I thought it was
Long-
Brock
All right,
Osweiler too.
while we start try to remember that, Ghost, you're up next.
All right, I'm gonna go. Do we have to go right tackle, left tackle?
Mike Glennon.
Tackle? Mike
Yep,
Glennon.
Mike
That's
Glennon,
right.
dude.
That actually is accurate as hell. We should have known that.
I think I could have went a couple
Ooh,
different
this is
ways.
accurate too.
I could have.
damn, that's
yeah,
accurate, too.
Brock was a long neck too.
Daddy long neck.
I could go with a couple different ways with this position, but since we highlighted it in the draft, I was gonna go. I'm between Hippo and Rhino for guard, and I think I'm gonna surprise and go Hippo because hippopotamus are fast. If you don't realize how fast hippopotamus are
Underwater.
I'm gonna go Hippo at guard. Yeah,
Deadliest animal too. Deadliest animal.
Yeah.
Love
This,
that.
I don't want to get too here, but I will say I'm glad you took the Hippo because I don't think there's a better spot for the Rhino than fullback.
Thank
Sure.
you.
There you go.
Like, so just to pivot off of that, good choice because the Rhino is definitely our Alec Ingold. All right, I'm taking on the defense, but this is one of those Travis Hunter dudes. He goes both ways. He's a 3 to 5 tech on the D. It's a 3-4 defense, by the way. He's a 3 to 4, 3 to 5 tech on the defense, and he's a guard on the offense, and he's a gorilla.
That's smart.
Yeah.
What positions did you take up again?
3 to 5 tech. He's the defensive end in a 3-4 scheme.
Okay.
And if he could fight 100 men, he can play both ways. He's got the stamina. Yeah, you're putting him on the other guard spot. You said.
Listen about that. So I was thinking about it, right? So I deep dived. I ghost dived, if I may.
There you go.
And a gorilla, silverback gorilla, is only like the biggest 6 foot tall and 450 pounds. 100 Kenneth Grant is taking that motherfucker.
Oh, I was.
we can't
That's how much I
revisit
weigh.
this one.
That was my exact
what up?
dimensions.
Think about that for a second. We're not thinking about how tired that gorilla is going to be, dude. You're going to go 10 rounds with 10 Kenneth Grants. You're not making it, bro. I'm sorry. You're not making it.
First of all, I'll say this. The baby segment, the dive bar baby edition was a banger. Unfortunately, now John's got to work 24/7 because all of our clips are going to be in baby form.
It was so good.
So
I can't believe you put that together.
All right,
Yeah,
so I'm going to keep this rolling, though. We'll keep it rolling.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the anchor of the offense at center. Now, this is a guy you won't hear much from. Comes in, does his job. Real blue collar. I'm going to go with a Moose.
Okay. It's pretty good. That's a real blue collar guy. He's probably a Big Ten guy. Sounds like a Michigan,
he's
Ohio
from the
State
Northeast.
guy.
Yeah, he's definitely from the Northeast.
Real smart locker room guy. Sounds like it.
What kind of offense we running? 21.
Whatever you like, man.
Yeah,
I want to know how many receivers we have because I know someone's going to want to put
two receivers.
2 receivers. All right, I know someone's going to say Cheetah, and that's a good move.
I was
But-
going to go Cheetah for sure.
All right, then I'm going to get the other receiver spot because not only is this a lunch pail guy, fundamentals, white, but if you go on YouTube, you can actually see film of this guy playing receiver. I'm going golden retriever.
Yes.
Other-
Very good.
I'm going golden retriever.
That is oh man, that's a Wes Welker pick right there.
Dude,
good
put him in the
guy.
slot.
Hey,
Don't-
good
super
guy. Put him
loyal,
in the
quarterback
slot.
friendly. I love it.
He's going to
Man's
be
best
where
friend.
he needs to be. He's going to be quarterback's best
loyal.
friend. Yep.
That's beautiful. That is one of the
Bro,
that's
funny
one of the-
enough, me and Bobby
well
went
thought out
through
ones.
all of this together last night because I couldn't help myself.
We got that one.
And golden retriever was on the list. I'm
Hell
so
yeah.
proud of you.
I
Thank
think
you,
so,
thank you.
so then
You know what? I will come to one of your shows, bro.
Thanks, man. I earned it. I earned it.
Mm-hmm.
that kind of brings me to cornerback, and I think you need to put a gazelle at cornerback because if you're gonna have a cheetah, and you got to put the gazelle at the cornerback. I feel like that's a hell of a matchup, right? It's all about matchups.
I like that. That's a good pool.
Great matchup.
The gazelle was not one that me and Bobby brought up yesterday. Very nice.
Yep, that's a new one. So I got the obvious. This is gonna be our other defensive tackle defensive tackle in the 3-4 scheme. It comes it's just an obvious choice. Pro comp is Calais Campbell. He's got the length, he's got the aggression, he's a pure force. He might be pound for pound the only motherfucker that can take out the gorilla. My God, come on down, baby. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the team, brother. Brother, love it. Dude, we got a steal here, boys. He's got
like-
Yeah,
character.
polar bear is really domination, just pure domination.
I like
Dude,
that you picked the whitest animal and you chose Calais Campbell instead of Zach Sealer as his comp.
Look at
So
the lean.
that's
Look
you
at the
don't see
lean.
race, and that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dude, but look, he had some character concerns. He slipped in the draft a little bit. I mean, I'm glad to get him here.
He drinks a lot of soda. I don't know how hydrated he's gonna be, but I know he's got to deal with Coke.
Yeah.
Which for
Fair
marketing's
Definitely
gonna
has a
love
Coke
him.
problem.
He's gonna sell jerseys, but he does have an issue with Coke. But if we bring back Chris Forster, it's gonna be a great
Balance it
combo.
out. We need to balance it out for sure. All right. I mean, listen, we can't really go any further without getting the bookend left tackle. Like, you need
Sure.
the bookend left tackle. You need that guy for the blind side in a traditional righty quarterback offense.
Who we got?
You got to go with the elephant.
Yeah.
You got to go elephant
Yeah.
at left
He's
tackle.
gonna know all the plays.
It
He's
seems
not
like
ready.
it seems very cliche, but you had to put an elephant in here somewhere.
Yeah, I
Very
mean, look,
smart,
cerebral,
Wicked
you know,
smart.
absolutely.
There you go.
See, I would have gone Chimp because they throw their shit.
That's
at
quarterback.
people.
That's the quarterback.
Yeah, we
But-
didn't go quarterback. I mean,
Wait, what
Yeah,
did
no,
you just
Champ
say?
is the quarterback.
Well, you said left tackle.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
My
yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
I thought you said because when I heard Camp, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, then you know what? Yeah, give me Chimp. He's got an arm on him, and he's used to throwing footballs somewhat shaped, depending on his diet, I guess.
The only
Objects.
animal that can actually get a grip on the football, right? You got to think of that. We're going to be a run-first offense, boys. Let's
Have
just be
to be.
real.
I don't know if you heard what our fullback is. It's a fucking rhino.
Rhino.
Yeah, and wait till you hear the running back stable. Unbelievable.
Go ahead. Running backs. You gotta have two. At least
Gotta
two.
have two. You go with the first one, Ghost.
So we have a cheetah, we have a lion, right? I
Yeah.
feel like it's I'm gonna go with like the A-chan back, the scat.
Okay.
back. I'm gonna go with a panther.
Ooh,
Yeah,
A
yeah.
panther.
Ooh, that's another good
like a
one,
black
dude.
panther.
I had him.
Wait.
had him in the next round as the weak side defensive end, but I like him as a running back.
Quick, agile, smart. Is gonna be sneaky.
No, and listen, somebody just brought this animal up, so I'm gonna switch over to my my will backer, weak side backer, get sideline to sideline, gritty, the warthog.
Sure. There you go. Love that.
Perfect fit for him.
We got to work on that secondary.
Yeah,
And I
we
got
will.
it. I got like the ultimate scheme fit for strong safety. We're bringing the wolf.
Oh,
Yep. There you go.
Range, aggression, not afraid to tackle.
See, you're in a strong safety. Where's the free safety?
but
What are you
listen,
looking-
another thing about the wolf, pack mentality.
There you go. Pack first.
Strong safety. Well, listen, the strong safety, he's got to be
the
a
strong safety is
jack
the
of all
wolf.
trades.
Strong safety is the wolf.
I mean, the free safety. I apologize.
Yeah. It's
Um,
got to be a more agile.
I'm not afraid of putting a bird at free safety.
I
He's a
I
ball
thought
hawk.
about doing
He's a ball hawk.
Yeah, I was thinking about a hawk.
There you go. You could just straight up go. I know it's kind of small, but straight up go honey badger. It's kind of.
That's
Kinda-
our nickel.
Well, the
That's
honey
our
badger's a
nickel.
nickel back.
That's our
That's
nickel.
good.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, honey
Nice.
badger's a nickel.
He's scrappy. He's undersized, so he can't play outside. But
And the
he's
other,
he's
and the
not
other
afraid to
running
put his
back
nose
is a
in
horse,
there.
by the way.
Look at
He'll put his
Teal.
nose in there.
Look at Teal.
Oh my gosh.
We tried. We
My
couldn't afford her.
ex-wife
We couldn't
at
afford her.
tackle.
So listen, we're running with 3 running backs because we're going to be a run-first team.
Go ahead.
So of course we're going to have the horse there. Obvious
Gotta have
answer.
a horse.
But I got another guy. Now this guy's got some size on him. Very, very fast.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the tiger.
That's good.
Running back.
Yep.
That could have
Okay.
been a good linebacker to go next to the
The lion.
lion.
The only reason I didn't do that is because it felt like too much low hanging fruit. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with putting him on the other side of the ball.
Yeah.
You know, they don't
Yeah, I mean, we
get
got
along
2
very
backs
well.
already. We can move them around, boys.
Yeah.
They don't tire like humans.
Guys, we don't have a pass rusher. And I
Edge.
think, look, low man to the ground. You know, there's a low man wins. We got an elephant
Hold on, Joe.
at
Let it go.
left
Let it,
tackle. We got an elephant at left tackle. Who do we have at right tackle?
Nobody.
Nobody. It doesn't fucking matter because low man, ferocity, specificity.
There you go.
Give me an American crocodile.
Oh my god,
Dude, are you kidding me?
Give me an
Interesting.
American
I gotta
crocodile.
pull the fucking receipts out because I'm dead ass.
no, he
That's
said
the best
that.
idea for
That is
Edge.
Hold on.
interesting.
He said that. I swear, he said alligator. I was like, I like it. He's got the bend.
Yeah.
Holy
He's got
shit.
good bend. I just saw a
He's
video
got
today of
good
them
bend.
running, and they fucking shimmy like they're a gay dude at a flamenco club. Like, rah, like the entire, and this tail is whipping the entire. But also, if you've got an elephant at left tackle, you put you're running through the legs. I trust him. I trust him to win his one-on-ones.
Fair.
One man wins.
Fair.
And I think if we're looking at right tackle, so we got the left tackle, we got the elephant, and I'm thinking like Teron Armstead, and then you have Austin Jackson on the right side, who played very well in the run game. You want more run game, and I know that we're gonna hate it because AFC East, but we got to go Bison.
Love that.
That's a good pick.
Got to go Bison. They could run. It's a house coming at you. I think their lateral quickness is great. It's good enough. Get down the line, get some down blocks going.
I love it.
I'm looking at my notes since
Yes.
all the hard
What
work. has
positions
been-
are we missing?
Oh,
Special teams.
a good guy. Ghost had a good point earlier. You got to try to stop that speed on the offense. Another great corner for us. Happy to get him here. The Jaguar.
Yeah.
Yep. Maybe a slot corner.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Sound
yeah.
Found him, we
cornerback.
found him roaming in Jacksonville, man.
Yeah.
Basically house trained. Like he's good to go.
Oh, dude, I got our linebacker. Go ahead.
Go with the linebacker.
Dude, I'm going with the kangaroo.
Thank you. Yes.
He'll
Yeah.
punch you in the throat, dude.
The jacked one though, the sexy jacked
Oh,
one.
100%.
Yeah.
Well, the kangaroo's a good kicker too.
Yeah, Drew.
No.
makes me feel-
No.
But you gotta have the mule.
You gotta have the donkey. I was gonna say a donkey.
Yeah, the
or
donkey
mule.
is the kicker.
Yeah.
There you go.
Guys, I would say the most important position on the field is actually off the field. And you guys thinking, wow, what's he teasing up the head coach? No. Get me at the trainer, the king of the queen of the water boys. Give me a cow.
Love that.
I need a cow to provide sustenance because you can't have almond milk on the sideline. You need cow's milk. Give me a cow as the team trainer. And she's a mom.
Yeah.
She's a mom. She's got that maternal. She's going to make sure that everyone here is doing the right things.
And listen, punting out of the equation. We're never punting.
Fuck no. We have a rhino at fullback.
Never punting.
4th and 83. I'm still running fullback dive.
I think we're missing one more defensive end edge rusher.
Get out
Yeah.
one, yeah.
We gotta I don't know where he's gonna we need a nose tackle, and we need to figure out where the damn Grizzly Bear is going because he's on this team.
I mean, the Grizzly Bear's got to be your nose tackle.
That's gotta be.
Yeah, him and Polar Bear. That's literally that's literally Calais and Zach Sealer right
Salt and
there.
pepper.
That's the salt and pepper. Grizzly
Salt and pepper right there.
and Polar. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
I mean, boys, this lineup's pretty good.
Line up solid.
And let's not forget the gunner position. We're putting a road runner there.
There you go.
100%.
Is it
And
all he's
punt
gotta do?
returner?
all
Punt
he's gotta-
returner? Chicken.
No, as the gunner.
You're fucking.
Chicken. He said.
I saw Rocky. They're hard to catch.
And listen,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you're gonna need defensive backfield depth, right? Don't sleep on the coyote. Don't sleep on him.
There you go.
You already put the deer out there?
I don't think we have a deer.
Okay,
I
a deer-
put the gazelle at corner. Just match up
Okay.
with the cheetah.
Well,
Well,
I forgot about the deer.
yeah, we were talking last night. Joe said, the deer as an HN because he could run. And I said, yeah, just not best under the lights. He freezes up every time.
Oh Jesus, that's a.
Hey man,
that's a
he'd do great with the Dolphins. He would fit. That's a culture fit for the Dolphins.
Yeah,
I was in Philly when the entire team folded. Everyone wanted to blame Tua. I was at the end. I was in the end zone that Tyreek Hill thought he was playing volleyball and not. I was right in front of me.
That hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine being
this is
surrounded by the
true.
worst of all the fans in the world.
Oh yeah, we had Hippo at nose.
I had Hippo at guard.
Guard. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, but listen, we might have to move Hippo to the defense.
Maybe you could play two ways.
I think you're wasting his talent.
No, the hippo, the hippo and the gorilla are playing both ways. I don't give a shit. You should have seen what I had to do to get the NIL to work with their agents. No, let me tell you right now, they're playing both ways. Nah, hell no.
And listen, Jonathan brought up a great point.
Private school.
Listen, Jonathan brought up a great point. The bald eagle at coach.
There you go. You got an owl. Owl's a good one. Octopus, most intelligent creature.
Here's the thing: we got to stick to land animals. We're not playing in the ocean. We're not playing water polo.
Maybe you get him a big tank.
Ghost. I try to throw in the great white shark, but strictly for Northeast and West Coast teams.
Yeah.
Again, fair.
Just get the octopus his own tank.
Who doesn't like a good dunk tank?
That would be good.
Who's the agents? Drew Rosenhaus is going to be the agent. It's going to give him the best deal.
Yeah, the agent's got to be a snake. You know,
that's a good one. Yeah.
Maybe athletes
he's
first.
Suave, dude. He's like, I don't trust this guy, dude.
Athletes first. Just
David
Mulgeta
is a scorpion. David Mulgeta, he's a scorpion.
We literally drafted the fucking the Moose at center second round, and he's still not practicing because Drew's got him holding it out.
I like the idea of the ball hawk as the hawk. I'm still loving that pick.
You got to, yeah.
Dude, what was that bird? There's a video that it was like, y'all remember the viral video? There was a bird that was like,
on the kickoff. On the kickoff.
Oh yeah.
I know Prime Ed Reed when I see him.
Yeah.
He's coming down in the box.
Man, I think honestly the heart and soul of this team is the golden retriever.
Yeah.
We go as far as he gets us. Like, that's just reality.
That's true Wes Welker energy right there.
Look, everybody look at Cole. This is the guy I work with. He's stuck on 2021.
Cole's a sweet boy.
Dude, Cole, every day I'm like, dude, guess who we got on the podcast tonight? He's like, who? I said, dude, Lewis, I'm sorry I got to tell you this story.
Dude, Jonathan just sent me, dude.
I said...
We're picking up UDFAs from the Humane Society for sure.
That's accurate too.
It's like a rhino that lost his horn. It's like, yo, what the fuck?
The golden retriever's got ACL surgery.
He's got good character.
But let me tell you this story real quick. So every week I'm talking about the podcast to him at work, and he's like, "Yeah, but when y'all gonna have the 2021 Walter Payton Award winner, son?" And I'm like, "Dude, I'm sure we'll get desperate enough someday." He's like, "All right, yeah, whatever, fuck you." So today I'm like, "Dude,
Lewis, you're doing good."
Like today,
why?
Guess who we got on the podcast? He's like, "Who?" I'm like, Luis Diaz. He's like, "Who's that? CFL? UFL?" Like, what is he? I was like, stand-up comedian. He goes, "Holy fuck, you got a comedian before me? This is fucking crazy."
I do a lot of videos I used to do a lot of videos with a dude that's very famous in Miami, like the most famous social media, IG, Instagram, TikTok guy in Miami. I used to do a lot of videos with him. And one day my dad's a high school math teacher, and one of the other teachers goes up and saying, "Hey, I saw this video over the weekend. I've been waiting all weekend to show it to you." And she shows him the video, and it's a video of me and my buddy. And he goes, You serious? Or is this a joke? Or are you being for real? She goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you would have liked it. You don't like it?" He's like, No. That's my son. And she freaks out and she goes, "Mr. Red is your son?" And the disappointment when he had to say, "No, it's the other guy," she was like, "Oh, I don't give a fuck then." So,
oh my God.
And dude, that guy, Mr. Red, is really funny too.
Yeah, he's a little bitch. No, I like him.
That's the dude you do all your videos with? Y'all collab all the time?
Yeah. We do a lot of shit together. Yeah.
The women at the office?
Yeah, that's him.
That's awesome. I love those.
That's that dude.
Isn't
Bro,
the
when
Reds
he does
mascot?
the chicks, when he does the skits with the chicks, that shit gets me every time.
Isn't that the Reds mascot? Baseball.
Mr. Red? Maybe.
I don't know.
I think it is.
Well, it's a dead sport. What are we talking about? You want to talk about cricket now?
Dude, Eric will be turned up right now.
Oh yeah, Eric's a big fantasy MLB guy.
No.
One
It's
night we had a show, and
pastime.
he's
What are
like,
you
guys,
talking about?
he's like,
Yeah, it's
guys,
past
I
its
can't
time.
come on the show tonight because I got my biggest MLB fantasy draft. I go, dude, are
He
you
was in it.
fucking serious? Yeah, it's a real thing.
Hey, man, people are into weird shit. He's into baseball. I've heard weirder. But fuck it. God bless him.
I still love him.
Yeah.
No, don't read it.
Copy
dude.
that. I heard it.
Too late.
I didn't bring that up.
Yeah, you did with your mind.
I was reading another comment. You're crazy.
We don't have any information, man.
Well, boys, I do appreciate you playing with me tonight. That was awesome.
I think we got a
hope
good team.
Enjoyed it.
I think we got a
Our team
massive
is
squad.
sick.
The problem is, I think we're gonna go 15-2, which means we're gonna end up 8-9, and Chimp is gonna get a concussion and a broken hip. So
Yeah, but then we got the GOAT, the 7th round pick GOAT that's gonna come in. And
Like
he's
the
gonna be
actual,
slinging it.
like an actual goat.
I think GOAT should have been the starting quarterback because those
Yeah, I
motherfuckers
just thought
lead
about it,
head
bro. I was
first.
trying to fit him in somewhere in the segment. So
Leading head first. That's a good one.
That's what
Oh,
goats
shit.
do. They fucking rah with their head. That's Tua Tagovailoa, baby.
With our running backs, though, I mean, anybody can step in. And that defense, like,
bro, all you gotta do is do this. Hand that bitch off.
Bro,
bitches
guys,
clearing,
I had-
clearing
Let
lanes.
the Rhino lead the way, dog.
I had to Google the
Dude,
2021
lame.
Walter Payton Man of the Year.
No,
Why does he
what?
want?
No. Go ahead.
No. Finish what?
Walter Payton Award winner. Not man of the year. He won the Heisman for the FCS.
Award.
So Cole
FCS.
Kelly was the starting quarterback for Arkansas in the SEC. Then he transferred to Southeastern in Louisiana. He's from Lafayette. And he won the Walter Payton Award, which is the Heisman for the FCS.
That's pretty
In
dope.
2021.
And then he
Cole Kelly.
he went
Nice kid.
undrafted. Yeah, he went undrafted to the Commanders, and he lasted about 6 days. But he got added. I don't know why they signed him as an undrafted free agent. The room had like Taylor Heineke, Carson Wentz, and Sam Howell at the time.
Yeah.
So he
And
kind
how
of got
bad are you that you got beat by Sam Howell? That's wild.
Sam Howell had
He's
a
got a
great.
job.
He had a great start to that season that he played in. He was on pace for like 5,000 yards.
Bro,
Oh, look,
somebody
Cooper
brought up
Cup
a Ram.
won that award. Jimmy
Ram
Garoppolo,
would've been a
Trey
good one.
Lance.
Yeah, no, it's a big award. Like it's
It's a
nothing
huge
to
award,
laugh
yeah.
about.
I mean, it's not a huge award. That's.
I mean,
not-
it's the Heisman of the FCS. I mean, I'm not going to downplay it. I ain't got one. It's in on my shelf.
I think I bought one at a trophy store the other day when I was getting my fantasy trophy. So
Let me see.
Must be
here.
the same place Eric shops at. Well, boys, that was fun.
Definitely. Pushed an hour and 2 minutes right now.
I don't know if is Bobby gonna do a cool outro too?
We do have an outro.
Potentially. Lewis,
Potentially.
you got
If it-
anything you want to plug or anything before we get off here, man?
oh shit, is that it? Are we done?
Oh, don't make us feel bad now.
Hey, if Joe wants to pull a lifestyle out of his ass, I mean, it's whatever. But
Oh, Ghost is gone. Great.
Ghost had a pee. He does this every hour on the hour.
Nah, man, I'm good. I got the special coming out in
Whoops, my bad.
whenever I finish editing it. I'll let
bad.
y'all know as soon as it's done. And
Hell yeah.
yeah, anyone else
bad.
get nervous? I saw Tyreek Hill at the marina again. Anyone else get scared that he was going to hit another
My
marina
audio's
worker, or
not
was that just me?
There we go. Sorry.
These
It's
days,
his
you never.
wrist. I don't
these
want him
days
to
you
hurt his
never
wrist
know.
anymore.
Pull the plug on that by accident.
What?
I got nothing to plug.
What's he talking about? I think Ghost unplugged his monitor. or
Yeah, I
something.
unplugged my microphone and camera for a quick second.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
We're so unprofessional. This shit sucks.
All right.
Hey, when you got Keith saying awkward, you know you fucked up.
Keith,
I don't even-
where's Keith?
I don't even see what you're talking about.
Wattleville, that's Keith.
Where?
It's got to be Keith. There's only one other person that tweets like
I
that.
agree that is Keith. I'm just saying I don't see the chat. I don't see him in the chat.
Oh, he just said awkward.
Oh, he's on Twitter. We're looking at the YouTube chats.
Everything pulls up for me, whether it's on Twitter or YouTube.
It normally all comes
look
up
at
here
you.
too, but
Yeah, they usually come right up.
Well, that's what happens when you pull the plug, dude.
Yeah, it's my bad.
this is true. Oh, he wants to see the baby video. All right, hold on. We can play that real quick.
Are you sure it's not copyrighted?
What's our damn
You own it.
material?
You own it.
Yeah, what the hell, Ghost? What do we get? Hey, Ghost, tell your story real quick about Creed.
I don't think he's allowed.
Yeah, I don't know if he
yeah.
can even speak on it.
Yeah, I posted a Creed video, and it got DCMA'd like yesterday, and it was posted in like August 2024.
You had a good run. I love Creed. I see them every time they come down to the West Palm Amphitheater. I love
Yeah.
Creed. That's
I
not
saw
even
him
a joke. I love
saw him
Creed.
last year, and they were fantastic. Like, dude, he sounds as good as he ever did.
He
Probably the
does this
best.
weird thing. I don't know what tour you saw. It had to be the same tour that I saw. He does this weird thing where he gives like a weird monologue going into every song.
Every
and it
single
ties
song.
in to every. So like, there's this song called like. So he'll be like, you know, sometimes we hurt ourselves more than others hurt ourselves. We put ourselves in this dark, deep place, and it's hard for us to get out. Sometimes we call them prisons. And then he plays My Own Prison.
Yeah, dude,
and he's like, sometimes it gets hard to breathe. You know, life is hard. Everything's hard. But you got to remember, you've got one last breath. And then he goes.
Dude, he fucking nailed it. He fucking nailed it. Like, that was, you couldn't, it's not even derivative. Like, that's exactly what he did the entire set. And I'm fine.
Every fucking song.
I love
Sometimes you want to go lower, but I'd rather go higher. And then, can you take me higher?
It's so funny. You nailed it. That's exactly what it did.
It's funny. It only took you bringing up Creed to get Ghost back in.
Yeah. Dude,
Let's see. For anyone who hasn't seen this, we got one of our clips from a recent show actually talking about the 100 men versus the gorilla segment, and we did it in the
Your beard's so good.
the AI
so
baby. So
funny,
here we go.
I love how Bobby's is just laughing the whole time.
Go. I don't care. I just got one stance, so it's not gonna change.
The gorilla's gonna fucking kill everybody.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like,
without a
it's
doubt.
not close. It's
guys
like
were
not
like-
close.
I think you're underestimating us. I said, no, I think you're underestimating the gorilla. Dude,
Like that,
this is-
Bro, you
That
can
first-
have 100 Kenneth Grants, and they're still not even gonna put a dent in, buddy.
No.
What are we doing here?
That first like wave of like 10 guys that go after that gorilla are just instant death. Like everybody else is running away after that.
There's
Forget
stories.
it.
There's stories of the chimpanzees that, like the pet chimpanzees that go wild, and they're 3, 4, 5 times stronger than humans, and gorillas are way stronger than that. And these chimpanzees, they literally, like, they pull people's arms off
Yeah.
their bodies. They just like physically fucking rip you apart.
Like crunch skulls.
They
Like
just rip you up. Like, they rip your arm off. Your arm just comes off your body. You don't have an arm anymore. Like, they just
It's
pull it
gone.
off.
It's his now.
It's just gone.
Hey,
Like,
look,
it's just, it's not close. It's not even.
go. I don't care. I just got one stance, so it's not
Dude, that's incredible.
yeah, without a doubt.
Not close. It's like not close.
Bro,
Oh
the
wait, why is it still
glasses,
going?
the chains. Yeah.
I said,
There we go.
no, I think you're under. My bad.
Dude, it's so good.
That's so funny.
Oh man, that's a classic, dude. People loved the babies, man, which we do too. I mean, honestly.
They were good. Except if it's not my my newest baby, I love it. I just hate this newest baby. She's the worst.
How old is it?
6 months old, dude.
Oh, yeah,
I never wanted this kid either. So like, I'll be real. Like it was a bad first impression. They were like, "Oh, you want it to be a boy or girl?" I was like, "I want it to be black." Like, I don't want this kid at all. And she's getting better now, but even then, like fucking yeah. If anyone wants to have kids, I'll introduce them to this baby. They'll start pulling out again. They'll get an IUD and Plan B all at the same time. It's gonna yeah. But yeah, other babies are lit. You guys' baby's way better.
My kids are pretty cool at this point. I mean, 7 and 3. I mean, it's just fun.
Bro, I got the 6 and the 4-year-old. They're great. They're good
Yeah,
hangs.
yeah.
6-month-old, just a fucking
Me and
vibe
Ghost
killer.
are just sitting here like, that's cool, guys. I got a dog.
That's nice.
Hey, I got a dog too. She is a husky mixed with a French bulldog.
Jesus Christ. How did
Where
What
that
can
does
we,
that
hey,
look
where
like?
can we fit her into the offense?
fullback?
No, man, she's chirping from the sideline. She chirps. She'll
Scream.
chirp and she'll get in your head, but I wouldn't trust her with anything. I wouldn't trust her. She's getting safeties. She's Dan Orlovskying out of the end zone. That's what she would do. She's an
Nice.
idiot.
Love
But I
that.
love her.
Dude, who let a freaking husky and a French bulldog in a room by themselves for that long?
So that's what we call the Hialeah special. There's a city down in
Mhm.
Miami called Hialeah where all the illegal shit happens. And I met the parents. Well, the funny thing is, we weren't even getting a dog. We were like, oh, maybe we'll get a dog. And then my uncle and my cousin were like, hey, you said you want a dog? And I was like, yeah. Well, our neighbors have this dog, have this litter, and the dogs that don't get picked up and they're free, the dogs that don't get taken away for free are going to the Everglades. And I was like, well, fuck it. We got like 5 dogs adopted. We're like, yo, we gotta save these dogs.
Holy shit.
Everglades, they go on vacation there?
Yeah, they're gonna go on airboat rides and go
Something like
fishing.
that.
Have a good time.
Nice.
Perfect. Hey, perfect way to end it.
Perfect. Let's see if this outro finally works. Bobby, we're really excited about this outro. Now you won't see just like our faces stuck like this when
When we used to
when
do
we
the
log
freak
on to
thing.
Twitter. We used to freeze like this.
It's hard. Old habits die hard. Anyways, appreciate y'all for coming through. Luis Diaz, if you don't know, you do now. Awesome guy. Glad to finally get you on, man. Like, subscribe if you're new. We'll see you when we see you again.